I hope you know that they actually pay well in Australia. Australia is the highest country with the highest minimum wage. So whether you're a carer, whether you're a see, even if it's to, I've said this before, to move this thing to this place as a carer, your minimum pay per hour is 14.54 per hour, and they will be increasing their minimum wage by September 2022. So Australia is #1 country with the highest minimum wage. So Australia is like your best bet for you to be a carer. Australia is that country that even if they are calling you black monkey, you say yes, I accept. Even if they are calling you black monkey, they go back to you accept black monkey with your full chest. Because I've seen videos of people coming out, they are tired of being a carer in UK. Every job has its own ups and downs, but then when the money is there, my dear, forget ups. My dear, forget down, we'll pick the up. When the money is there, forget down, we will pick the up. You get? So one of the motivation of good pay of job is good pay. And you actually know that Australia is actually an English speaking country. Another thing is they are actually more friendly than UK. Many people disagree with me, but Australia has lesser case of dislike for black than our favorite UK. And that's why many people have experience in UK when people say, go back to your country, you this black monkey. So in Australia, they will not really call you black monkey. Even if they call you gun, we are seeing your money to collect. Right? So I want to UK. I know that most of it are watching this. Most of it have actually tried to move to the UK. Anyways, I have another good news for you. That you can actually try to immigrate to another country as a carer. Yeah, as a carer. Yeah, as a carer. As a carer. That's what I said. Yeah, you're right. As a carer. But then, compared to UK one, some I actually feel like is wait here, Magbo. Compared to UK one, right? Compared to UK one, have you seen anybody that actually got tier 2 visa sponsorship for UK without experience? No. And that's what I came here to tell you guys, that there is no way before any employer will be able to sponsor you. Ask yourself, you know this sponsorship, this thing is not free. Ask yourself, if you're the employer and then you want to employ somebody, spending that amount of money, time and effort to bring somebody from outside your country, would you spend it on somebody that does not have experience? Would you spend it on somebody that you don't know whether the person will like the job, whether the person has an idea of the job? Would you? Sometimes some of these things, sometimes let's be realistic with ourselves. Don't fall for no expense. So let's be realistic. And that's why I brought another one to you guys, and I try to compare and be sure this is viable or not viable. Anyways, how to become a carer in Australia. Listen attentively. So care jobs generally in Australia, it can consist of cooking, it can consist of pet care, it can consist of cleaning, gardening, picture that this thing, and every other thing like that. And when it comes to pet care, under pet care, that's under veterinary, right? But then they can't give you visa based on you are just a pet care, because they feel like is a manual job. They can easily get somebody. Gardening and cleaning, you can't get visa sponsorship. Let me be sincere with you people, you can't get visa sponsorship because it's actually a manual job, because the home office will be like, you can't get somebody in Australia to clean for you. You understand? So that's why sometimes even when you get a care job with visa sponsorship, they will embody everything under, because it's looking like it's like a skilled job, right? So under care job, you can have, depending on where you're working, you can have just doing normal care, cleaning for the person. I have so many videos I've talked about job description for carers and everything. And then we can have, if for example, if you're working in the resident home, you can have to clean, take care of the person's pets, take care of the person's garden, run errands for the person, and everything. You shall come in conjunction. So if you work in the hospital, you might not have to do cooking, cleaning, pet care. But then if you work in the residential home or care home, you might have to do this. So that's what I'm telling you, that care jobs for this Australian is like, because if they remove it singly, it looks like a manual job. You can't get visa sponsorship for this. So when I'm telling you, it's for you to have an idea of how you're going to draft your CV so that it will contain everything all together. So sometimes they try to use that care job to do boju for home office. So just like when you are employing a nanny, in real sense, a nanny is just to take care of the baby. But in most countries, when they talk about nanny, they're actually talking about house help, you know. But then in reality, house help is not actually eligible for tier 2 for visa sponsorship. So that's why they try to embody it as nanny, cleaning, gardening, do everything, so that when the home office see the job description, okay, you are highly skilled. I hope you understand that. So how can you become a carer in Australia? So in this one, you actually need the experience. Let me not lie for you people. You need experience, reality experience. And another thing that you need is driver's license. In most countries, you actually need driver's license, but it is not a compulsory criteria. So like I told you, I've seen some companies, they require for driver's license, some do not require for it. So depending, but then if you have driver's license, as usual and as always, it is always an added advantage. You people know this from UK, this thing. So then another thing is police reports, as usual. But then one good thing about this is they do not require English. They don't require you to write IELTS. Yeah, so far I've not seen anyone that required to write IELTS, even the visa requirement. Maybe they can change it too, but as at when I'm making this video, they do not require you to have IELTS. And probably that's because, or maybe it's depending on I beg I did come. No face. So for you to be a carer in Australia, these are some of the things you need to have or need to do. Another thing that you need to have is your COVID vaccine. Very important. All the vacancies I'm seeing, COVID vaccine, complete jab, very important. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 certificates that you need to do or need to have. I'll tell you these certificates and I'll tell you the equivalent in Nigeria or Africa. Listen, keep watching. So the first one is Certificate 3, Individual Support. The next one is Certificate 4 in Aging Support. The next one is Certificate 4 in Disability. The next one is Certificate 3 in Hospitality. How did this thing enter? Then the next one is Certificate in Food Safety and oh my god, I'm typing it on the screen. So the next one is so this certificate is more like, that's why I try to use UK care job as example. So that because I know most of you have applied to UK care, so it's not as if I'm starting from my friend. That's for you guys to understand. So this certificate, it is the same. Wait, calm down. It is the same as the UK one. The one you're saying Florence Academy, Allison course, you see those ones here is the same one, but it is different. You know, I used to tell you, if you're a nurse in Nigeria, if you're moving to UK, they will subject you to write the exam because they feel like you'll be like, she be the same medicine we both study. They will still let you to write the exam. Even if you're moving from UK to US, to advanced country, they will still make you to write the exam. They will be actually, it's not the same medicine we practice because different countries, they have different rules when it comes to their disability. So this thing, different countries, even this care job that I've explained to you, different countries have different different job description, different requirements for it, right? Different this thing. So in UK now, in UK, right, their care, sorry guys, I don't know why this here is coming up. For example, in UK now, they can actually request their carer to actually be giving injection. For example, that's in just layman's language. I've seen some job in UK. I've seen some job description. They request the carer to give all this slightly clinical treatment. For example, maybe to change wound, to clean wound, to give somehow medium all this tracheotomy or this thing. Whereas in Australia, they can say this is your boundary. They call it competency or this thing. Your own is just to clean and go. Not for work or patient. You understand? So different. So you can't use Allison course or Florence Academy for Australia. But if you've done Allison, if you use Florence Academy, you can actually add it to your certificate. To your CV. But it is not. It is accepted. I don't know if it's acceptable, but that one is not their standard. It is not. But you can add it though. It will make it seem like, okay, you know what they're doing, but it is important you know or have any of this. And then the equivalent in Nigeria is same way of you going to a hospital, a health training school, anything, to actually go and volunteer to get trained and get the certificate. And even at that, you still need to do these certificate courses, because this certificate course, like I've explained to you, is like Florence Academy and Allison course of UK that you people did to travel to UK. So you have to do this one or learn this one. Sorry, you need to have this one to certify that you know Australian standard. So you having experience in Nigeria, volunteer or whatever volunteer is to show that you actually have the practical physical experience, and you know what to expect. English, and you know what to expect as a carer in Australia. I hope you understand that, but it is not equivalent to Concom. So another best bet that can make you to skip this certificate is if you're actually a nurse. That's your latest thing, or you're a health professional that can make you skip it. But even at that, you need to do these certificate courses. So in my next video, I'm talking about websites that you can actually do these certificate courses. I can actually search on your own. This one is kind of expensive. It's kind of expensive. So that's why I said I'll make research to actually see websites that their own is very cheap and very affordable. But it is important you do the certificate, because if they don't see it in your CV. And again, another thing is, there are some employers that even if they don't see, for example, if you're actually a nurse and you don't have the certificate courses, they can actually give you, like, okay, they can train you, they can pay to train you, just like in UK as well. Nurses that go for this healthcare job, they can decide to train them for Florence Academy for all this care certificate, right? That's because you've had the qualification. But if you don't have the qualification, you are not a nurse, you're not a health professional or anything, you have to learn these certificate courses. This is not to rule out that if you're a nurse, you don't have to do this one. You don't wait for an employer to do it. You can get an employer that will train you for free. You might not get it. So in my next video, I'll be coming with websites that actually offer courses for care jobs in Australia. And I hope you know that they actually pay well in Australia. Australia is the highest country with the highest minimum wage. So whether you're a carer, whether you're a DT, even if it's to, I've said this before, to move this thing to this place as a carer, your minimum pay per hour is 14.54 per hour, and they will be increasing their minimum wage by September 2022. So Australia is #1 country with the highest minimum wage. So Australia is like your best bet for you to be a carer. Australia is that country that even if they are calling you black monkey, you say yes, I accept. Even if they are calling you black monkey, they go back to you accept black monkey with your full chest. Because I've seen videos of people coming out, they are tired of being a carer in UK. Every job has its own ups and downs, but then when the money is there, my dear, forget ups. My dear, forget down, we'll pick the up. When the money is there, forget down, we will pick the up. You get? So one of the motivation of good pay of job is good pay. And you actually know that Australia is actually an English speaking country. And that thing is, they are actually more friendly than UK. Many people disagree with me, but Australia has lesser case of dislike for black than our favorite UK. And that's why many people have experience in UK when people say, go back to your country, you this black monkey. So in Australia, they will not really call you black monkey. Even if they call you gun, we are seeing your money to collect, right? So in my next video, right, I'll be telling you website that is offering these courses. I'm telling you companies that is actually recruiting or hiring, how to apply, then which other thing. Yeah, that's 2 videos, right? So I have to take time to make research about websites you can actually get the certificate courses that is actually not so expensive. So another thing that you should have is influencer vaccine, right? Influencer vaccine, yeah. So guys, stay subscribed. I'll see you in my next video. And if you're watching this video when just click the link in my description box. You see Australia as a playlist. I need to drink water. Any video, you just click it, you see my subsequent videos on that. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.